Hello then, welcome to another stream. This time we're playing X4 Foundations. I am really excited. I've already put some hours into this game. And already with the follows. Hey, John Hornet, 120883, thank you so much for the follow. So yes, we are playing some X4. If you don't know much about the X series, it's pretty cool. I was a massive fan of Terran Conflict, Albion Prelude. The Rebirth was a bit... it didn't quite hit the spot, but this is incredible. It really is. Hey Dark Centaurus, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, much love Stocko. Thank you, appreciate it. So yeah, so this is what we're about today. There's 4 starts, game starts really. You got the new gun, the unworthy entry. I'll let you listen to them in case you haven't heard this.
Even after everything that has struck over the last few decades, the Terran conflict, the Xenon, and the jump gates shut down, the Argon Federation has established itself as a key power in this new jump gate network. And even its most distant colony, Black Hole Sun, is a hub of trade and community. Opportunities are aplenty for all. Every day, scores of young pilots set out from the system for the first time, on their way to find adventure among the stars.
Adventure among the stars. That sounds like us. So I think we're going to go with the young gun. You have some more. You got the Ultra One where I think you start off with a ship. The Warrior with a trading ship. The Warrior I think is a Paranid.
We live in dark times. For centuries, the Paranid lived in peace.
Yeah, that's what the Paranid is saying like. And you got this one here, the untested
shutdown is now defined as
Discoverer. But we're going to do the young gun. It's a star new game. Exciting.
Val Selton's log, day 1. I'm excited to get underway with this new ship. I'm not entirely sure what I'll do yet. Trading, exploring. Am I brave enough to face combat? Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll be exciting. Here goes nothing.
Hey, good day, Caveman Vapes. How you doing? Hope you're well. Shadman, I so need to buy this game. Just gotta wait after Christmas. Yeah, Shadman. It should be patched quite a lot by then. There are a few little bugs, but I know the devs at EGOSOFT are working really hard to overcome them. So please bear with them. Yeah, Let's Play Simulator. How you doing? Hope you're well. Even the Stocko, Davey Boy, 4x4. How are you? As far as the laws of mathematics refer to reality, I missed it. So yeah, the game is it runs really well. How does the music okay? Does it sound okay? Is my voice coming over okay? I did do a little test with the sounds, but there's no test like like a Twitch test as such. So if there's anything you want me to tweak, or it sounds a bit low or too high, then let me know, and I can change it on the fly. But yeah, I'm really excited. Like I say, I've put some hours into this already, but it's but yeah, it is complicated. It is a true single player sandbox experience. So, all sounds good, Stocko. Sardag, thank you, Sardags, thank you very much. Sorry I won't be too active tonight. I've been harvesting cotton on FS19. That's just as important, bro. So you make sure you get that cotton sorted. So yeah, let's jump in and see what this is all about. Like I say, I've got a bit of experience on this, and so hopefully I won't lead you too astray. Is it all nice and smooth? There's no jerkiness, hopefully. I've seen a bit of screen tearing on my screen, but I think that's just my screen. I don't think it should show on yours. But yeah, this is our ship. There are other ships, but this is my ship. It's really looks pretty cool, and you got a nice big old gun here. But yeah, this is the small ship. This is I think it's called a Vanguard. We'll just check into property owned. Yes, the Elite Vanguard. We're in the Black Hole Sun. So this is the map. So we are just at this Argon equipment dock at the moment. We only start with about 10,000 credits. So what we're going to do is do a bit bit of exploring. Oh, there's a mission there we can maybe do. Identify bountiful resources. So recent shortages have had us in dire need of finding a new source of natural resources. Use resources probes to find areas with the following minimum yields in black hole sun. So it requires resource probes. I don't know if we've got any resource probes. Let's have a look. Information, deployables, resource probes. We've got 5. Okay, so we could do that. Yeah, it's medium. Always a bit. Does it tell us where to go? Or 0.83 silicon 0.83. Well, we're gonna do some exploring anyway, so let's do it. We can always cancel it if we don't want to. Oops. So mission offers. Let's accept.
Knew I could count on you.
Cool. Okay, let's jump into our ship. We don't need to worry about the manual just at the moment. So this is space farming. It is indeed Manticore P. It that's a great name. It is space farming. So it's about getting credits really. We've only got how many credits we got? We've got 10,000 credits. It's all about getting the credits, and then that opens up a lot. Are you seeing any screen tearing? It looks okay my end. Hopefully, well, I'm seeing a bit of screen tearing my end, but I don't think you're seeing it on your screen. But let me know how it looks, if it's jittery or it's all nice and smooth. So let's jump in here. We can upgrade our ship. We can, you know, there's some size S, M, L, and XL ships, and you get different ships. But yeah, you can upgrade all the components on the ship. You've got some certain software like a docking computer, trading computer extension, and things like that, which we'll get into a little bit later when we start making some money. You can also have traders work for you. Admosis looks smooth to me, pal. Fantastic, thank you. You can also get traders, and you get miners as well that auto mine and auto trade while we're busy, you know, taking over the world, or the galaxy, I should say. Yeah, so that's exciting. Okay, but let's undock. Now, when I do some of the management side of things, I'm using the keyboard and mouse, and obviously when I'm flying, I'm kind of using my controller, my trusty Xbox controller, which has seen me for many a day. So this is space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of Stockoglaws. Yeah, so you can't land on the planets, unfortunately. But what we have got is we've got different modes. We have a travel mode, which is this one, which kind of just boosts your speed. We also have scanning mode. Now this scanning mode is we can actually start scanning the station. This is where you can get extra blueprints. You can get detailed information on the equipment dock. You know, once it's scanned, it should turn blue. And then I think how it works is that we can actually build it when we have our own station. There we go. So that's just being scanned. You can see that's being scanned. Everyday life, how you doing? How you doing? Looks smooth, brilliant. Hey, Vivara66, how are you? Yeah, crystals in the asteroid belts, easy money, I've been told. Shadman, yes, I've heard that as well. But yeah, so this is like the more effort you put in to sort of, you know, sort of scanning and things like that, the better it is for the end game. But I know I imagine it's not very exciting to watch really, but you know, this is the docking area. But what you do is you find these little things like can't really show you at the moment because there isn't one. But if you hear static, then there's missions that you can get from these areas. Once I show you one, you'll understand what I mean. But yeah, do you know, as I'm talking about it, I'm not going to be able to see one.
Requesting permission to dock.
Okay.
Docking permission granted.
We'll leave it for the time being. But another thing you've got is a long range scanner. And then long range scanner, you just basically pulse and it brings up things in the distant places in the sector. As you can see, things are pinging. And you get any question marks, then they're going to be stations or something fairly big. Hey, Zulu Face, thank you so much for the follow. So as we're starting off, we just want to do a little bit of exploring and see if we can get some money, hit some stations and find some easy missions, and then we can progress that way. So if we go back to our map, we've only got a very small sensor, so we only can light up that. But as you see with the scanners, we've got a... Oh, that might be the mission. It's actually going to tell us where to go if that's the case. Seeking station managers is impossible. We can't do that one. But mission manager... There we go. So I think we can click. Oh, okay. We just head for that, I guess. So where's the question mark? Where's the exclamation mark? I can't see it in the scanner. And there must be a way of me clicking on that exclamation mark and... How do I target it? Yeah, like I said, I've played many hours of this. Okay, let's just head in... Where am I? Which way am I facing? Let's just head in that way and just go for it. What's the worst that can happen, eh? So go into travel mode, go really quick. Crystals in the asteroid belts. Yeah. Is there an end game? Technically there is, but there are missions. There is a storyline to this, and the storyline progresses with a bit of scanning that you see me do around the station. You will pick up a storyline, and then the game does progress. But you've got to reach certain... It's probably going to be this asteroid field, isn't it? Thinking about it, you've got to reach certain criteria, as in money and things like that, and ship size in order to do some of the missions. So, it's important to get all, just to progress in the game. It does it in a real cool way, and when we get there, I'll show you. All right, I'm just going to slow down because I don't want to hit any of these asteroids. But let's see if that exclamation mark is over there. Okay, but let's drop a resource probe here and see. So civilian resource probe, and you can kind of see, right, we've got 3.9 silicon. Okay, looks like we've and 3.9 ore, and it looks like we've got that mission completed. So let's go to our money again, and then we go. We got 96,760 credits. That was nice and easy, wouldn't it? Eh? I wish everyone was like that. So yeah, we can see the resources of this here. So when we get our miner, what we do is we go out to an asteroid field, we drop a resource probe, and then we can actually see what our miner is going to be mining. So silicon and ore is pretty good to start, with an auto miner, but we'll get there at some point. So this one here. So let's just start guidance, and let's just pick out all these stations here and see what's going on. So you can autopilot, but I won't because I'm in an asteroid field, and the autopilot is quite quite funky as it is. So we'll try and fly out of here without too much bother. Oh, there's some things to be picked up here. Let me just wait. And if you press O, it should... What was it? There it is. So if you press O when you're quite close to it, you can actually collect it. I don't know what... It's an asteroid, is it? But normally things spin like that when you can collect it. No, it doesn't look like we can. No. Okay. You'll see what I mean when you see it again. So yeah, I'm not the best at this at the moment. I'm still learning, but I've got about 10 or 11 hours into the game. So yeah. How much does the game cost? Everyday life. The game, it's about £40, I think, £39.99. That's Great British pounds. So I'm not quite sure that is whatever that is in your currency, but But yeah, in my opinion, it is worth every penny. If you're into games like this, like I was into EVE Online. I love the economy on EVE Online. This is a very dynamic economy, very similar. Let's just get into scan mode. The only thing is, this is single player, which, to be honest, it just here we go. This is what I mean about scanning. See this here? This is going to be something. So you need to get really close to it, and then it will scan. There we go.
1 moment, please.
Press A. This is the main story quest that I was telling you about.
That should do it. I had to disable my voice filter. I was beginning to think my messages were being intercepted by those split fellows. I'm a little disappointed that it was this easy. I
Yeah.
don't suppose they sent you, did they? Oh, that would be quite devious.
Okay, so who are they?
What should I call them? I suppose captors is quite apt. Employers? They let me work on my own projects some days, you see.
Okay. So do you need any help?
Yes. You see, I'm in a spot of bother. I'm in the middle of some important scientific research, which I'm unable to pursue personally from my current location. I'm looking for an assistant to aid me.
Okay. Well, what do you need?
I'll send the task to your ship computer. This is rather exciting.
The time approaches where my research will bear fruit and my goal realised. I'm looking for an assistant, or rather a partner, to assist me in my task, as my current hosts are unfortunately not inclined to aid me in any field that doesn't directly help them. Quite understandable. I digress. If you're reading this message, it means that you've been selected. Exciting, isn't it? So if you follow the instructions, you'll be experiencing science before you know it. Bosota. So, dock at station, pick up interface unit, fly to scientific area, and achieve our life's work. So this is the main mission, and this is a really cool. This is the main story mission going throughout the game. So, as I say, it's really cool to pick this up fairly
I
early.
managed to place the device on a nearby docking area. You should
Okay.
be getting the coordinates now.
Ooh. So this is a villain, so we need to shoot him.
Mercy.
And we are shooting. The lasers are really quiet.
Cannot tolerate your actions. You will now suffer the consequences.
Uh-oh. I think...
This is Sector Security. Comms channel open.
Reporting an attack against this station.
Uh-oh.
Confirmed.
Criminal record has been updated.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I shot the station. I shouldn't have shot the station. I should have just shot the... Let's see if we can dock pretty quickly. It's probably not going to let me dock now.
Not possible.
No. Okay.
Docking denied.
Yeah. Whoops. Let's go and come back and see if that makes any difference. Whoops. Yeah, don't shoot the station. They don't like it for some reason. I was trying to shoot the criminal. I don't know whether there's a time limit on the station or not. I'm not sure. Are they still mad at me? Come on, let's be friends. They wouldn't even let me talk to them, I don't think. So easy done. Whoops. Hey, Tough and XR, how you doing? So you're playing the space pirate or good guy? Well, at the moment I'm a pirate because I just shot the station by accident. Let's go to this station and see if they calm down after a while. There we go. Hopefully they'll calm down. They'll forget it and we'll be friends. An intentional pirate it is. That's right, yeah. It wasn't my fault. I was just very trigger happy. Hey, Sussex has given a sub to Taff. Brilliant. Thank you, Sussex. Yeah, so I think it was just a genuine mistake. That's all it was. So we'll just dock up at this station here. What was target again?
Docking granted.
There we go. So docking's pretty cool in this game. If you played Elite Dangerous, you kind of get the idea of how it works. So basically, you've got to put your nose up here, Come up to the line, and then come down. There we go. Do you already have ETS2 Beyond the Baltics? Correct 72. I don't think I've got it yet. I will get it. I just haven't played Euro Truck Sim 2 as of yet. What ware? They haven't got any wares at all in trade. Let's see if that station's. No, it's not. It's still red. Do you know what? I might have to reload because that's where our main quest is. I don't think that station's gonna be very happy with me. So we may have to reload, unfortunately. I can't remember the last time. No, these are all my old saves. Oh, hang on, we might. No, these are all my old saves, I think. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to load again. Oh, save's coming already. No, we're just gonna start again. We're only a few minutes into it, so. When am I going to play Farming Simulator? Everyday Life. I'm actually in the middle of recording an episode at the moment, so I had to sort of pause it for this stream. But we'll get back to sort of videos nearly every day. I think 5 days, 5 videos a week is quite achievable. Plus maybe a stream or two during the week as well. So that's the plan. But yeah, don't shoot stations. Bad things happen. You'll have to just run the station guns to dock. Yeah, they just won't allow me to dock. That's the trouble. But yeah, it's okay. It was only a few minutes into it anyway. So what do you think? The start so far? Is it something that you guys can get into? The X series has been going for years, and it's something close to my heart. X3, Terran Conflict, and Albion Prelude were probably the best space sandbox game ever made, I think. And this gets quite close to it. So it's got the rebirth, kind of the rebirth kind of graphics, but certainly we've got the game. Which is very close to the X3 series. So, right, okay, cool. So we're back at the station. So let's go back up and do some scanning, and try not to shoot any stations at this time. Let's undock. Okay. So are we in scan mode? Yep, we're in scan mode. So this is where we sort of scan everywhere. See if we can find those, any leaks. If you see any sort of like red flashing dots or any sort of static, sort of electrical wires or anything like that sticking out, then you know that there's gonna be a mission. But I don't think this on the first station. I think you get to see them in another station. As we picked up the main quest fairly quickly in the first bit, so we should be able to do it again. But yeah, scanning all these bits here is pretty good thing to do. Blame Taff for keeping stock awake last week. Yeah, that's it. Hashtag blame Taff. Definitely. It was really good to meet up. Okay, so as before, we'll just do some scanning and some long range scanning and see what we can find. There we go. I lost too many hours in X3, not sure my relationship could survive another full X game run. I know. You could spend hundreds of hours playing these the X3 games. Let's check our map. So we start again in the Argonne. I do think it's like things are moved in different. Every time you have a new game, things are not in the exact same place. The economy is different. The missions are different, so it's not the same game every time. So let's come out here, start the guidance. Let's go out and have a butcher's. What's going on over there? So yeah, as a tip, Stocko's tip of the day if you're playing this, keep your finger away from the fire, from the fire button.
Docking aborted.
I'll wipe you out.
I was waiting on Felsborough in episode 9. Thank you for the upload. Every day, you're welcome. No, I'm working on number 10 at the moment. Thing is, a lot of the field work is taking a long time, and I don't want to sort of sit there and go up and down the field all the time. So I'm starting to cut it, but with that, who have we got here? Oh, there seems to be a fight going on with some Zen raiding party and a CAC raiding party. Stay away from them. They're quite dangerous, especially the CAC. But yeah, see if there's any missions. Silence is golden. What's this one? We spotted him. Frank Clerk is damn snitch, and we need someone. Slow you down. We need someone to make sure he doesn't get to speak to anyone else after this day. If you're going to get this done, we'll pay you well. Warning: this may be seen as a criminal activity. No, we're not doing that. We don't need the money that bad at the moment. But yeah, let's get on over. Yo, Stocko, you doing any farming sim today? Smithy4141. No, this is going to be X4 today. I'm absolutely loving this game. So I'd like to sort of showcase it to you peeps as well. Let's see what you think.
Docking granted.
So we'll dock into here.